Okay, today's class is going to be about balance and hips, but we'll start with some abs to begin, and then we will shift into standing, working balance and hips. I'm just going to change the angle on this just a hair if I can, so you can see the mat. Okay, let's get started. We will need hand weights, so go ahead and put those on your mat. I'm going to start up on my plinth for better viewing. And so let's start sitting nice and tall, knees together. And again, I like to just warm up the spine to begin. So hands tucked behind your knees. With an inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Keep going. And back. Big inhale. Big exhale. Another one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now arms come up in front of you. And then let's go ahead and roll back, rounding down, staying anchored through your butt and your heels. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Really scoop the belly in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. And come all the way up. Now let's take the legs straight, and we're going to keep the back straight for this one. Arms reach forward, and we're going to just hinge back. My back is staying straight. My gaze is going to come up towards the ceiling. Legs are nice and long and active. Good. And then reach forward. Small motion, just really trying to warm up here. Abs pull in. Feel long through the front and backs of your body. And then forward. Good. And back. Abs in. And forward. And back. Keep those shoulders down, keep the neck nice and long and relaxed. And up, 2 more, and back. Scoop those abs in, and up, and scoop them back. And let's take a nice stretch forward over your toes. Good. Start waking up those hamstrings a little bit. Good, and let's sit up. Okay, little bend to the knees. Knees are squeezed together. Let's go ahead and make a basket with our hands. You can lace your fingertips together. And we are going to now roll back again. As you do that, arms reach overhead. Feel the abs kick in. And then back up to tall sitting. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, really try to scoop the belly. Exhale, scoop, 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 scoop. And in. Good. And back. Good. And back. 3 more. And then reach your legs out straight. Nice stretch forward. Good. Good. Let's do a little bit of spine stretch forward. So legs are straight, arms come up to a goalpost position. Sitting on your sit bones, you're envisioning an imaginary ball in your lap. You're going to dive up and over it rather than collapsing onto it. Okay, ready? Exhale, dive forward, up and over. Inhale, back to your start. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, back to your start. Keep going. Three more. Scoop that belly. One more. And back up. Very nice. Okay, let's work some obliques. So knees are bent again. Squeeze your knees together. And then let's come into a genie position with your arms. Okay, from here, you're going to roll back, rotate right. Good, and back up. Let's stay to the left, okay? We're not gonna alternate. Squeeze the knees together, drop your left elbow back to the left, and then back up. So I am focusing on my sit bones, my pelvis staying nice and anchored. I'm working on really reaching that left elbow back, and I'm keeping my knees glued together so that my knees are not shimmying. This is really isolating the rotation and the effort into the abs, not into the hips. Again, harness the breath. You really use it. Exhaling as you rotate. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Inhale. Three more. Last one. And let's just take a nice stretch forward. Good. Release the arms. Okay, bend the knees again. We're going to go to the right this time. So if you crossed your arms one way, cross them the other way. Okay, knees are squeezed together. Up on your pelvis, nice and level. Exhale, roll back, rotate, and drive that right elbow behind you, and then come back up with the inhale. Exhale back. Inhale up. Work that rotation. Keep those knees locked together. Three more. Two more. Last one. And nice final stretch forward. Good. All right, I want to really spend some time warming up the hamstrings before we go to standing. Okay, so from here, what I'd like you to do is bend the left knee. Pull the left knee up, foot comes up off the ground, okay? I'm pulling my shoulders down my spine, lifting up tall through the crown of my head. And now from here, I'm gonna round my spine and roll all the way back. Leg straightens up towards the ceiling. Good, from here, we're gonna walk up the leg and walk down the leg. Head can come up and down, or you can just leave it up the entire time. Sometimes I find the up-down motion of the head is harder on the neck than just leaving it up. Use the back of the leg as a guide rope to get yourself all the way up into a nice straight position. Now let's hold halfway. Shoulder blades are up off of the mat, holding yourself up with the hands behind your knee. Let's bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Shake the tension out of your neck and shoulders. I'm really doing a lot of the work with my arms, holding myself up, but I'm getting a nice scoop into my belly, and I'm working on that nice lengthening of the hamstring. Good. I mean, I obviously feel this in my abs as well, but I'm getting a lot of help from my arms. I'm actually feeling this in my biceps as well. Okay, leg is straight. Good, and then let's go ahead and scissor down and sit back up. Very nice. Okay, right leg. Okay, hands behind the right knee, roll back. Good. And then from here, straighten the leg up towards the ceiling. Good, let's walk up the back of the leg and walk down the back of the leg and up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then come down halfway. Try to hold this position. Bend the knee, straighten, bend, relax the neck, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Good. 3, 2, 1. Leg is straight and scissor it back up to sitting. Very nice. Little stretch forward. Very nice. Okay, let's switch to standing. All right, let's roll the shoulders back a few times. So the idea with this is we're going to use hand weights. I have 3 pounds here. If you feel like you need the balance, you can pull a chair up and put the weights to the side. Use one hand on the chair for a little bit of added balance. Okay. So we'll start with, all these motions are going to be slow and controlled, and it's really going to be about the standing leg, okay? That's what's doing the work. So we'll start standing on the left leg, and we're going to allow the right leg to float up in front, okay? Abs are in, shoulders are down your back. From here, I want you to press the right leg behind you, nice and slow. I'm bending my left knee and I'm reaching my right leg behind me. Weights are hanging down to the ground. And then I'm going to pull my knee back through, back up, okay? And then let's do this a few times. So you're gonna reach back behind you and then pull the knee back up and back down. So we're not doing anything with the weights yet. I want to get one piece of this motion at a time. I already feel this in my left hip. This is great. Abs in. Don't forget the core. So there's a lot to be gained from struggling with your balance. So holding on to something will make it easier, obviously. But even like I just fell out there, I'm still working that hip, even if there's a little bit of failure in my balance. It's okay. It's always improving. Okay, next one, let's hold it back. Okay, I know I'm fatigued in my left leg. From here, abs are in. Get your balance. Oops, I'm losing my balance. Row back, tricep kick back. Bend your elbows, drop to the ground. Row, tricep, bend, down. 3 more. Whoops, losing my balance. 2 more. Row, kick, row, kick, and then bring your feet together. Very nice. So we'll do this in sets. Do the right leg, and then we'll do another variation on the exercise. Nice job. Okay. So we'll add in some arms once we get the motion going. So standing on the right foot now, let's go ahead and float the left leg up. Get a sense of being grounded into the right leg. Get your balance. And then let's slowly reach the left leg behind you. Weights reach to the ground. Back is straight, abs are in. And then bring the knee back through, up to tall standing, and then back and through. Straight lines and back up. Pull those abs in. You're going to get a lot of balance and stability from your core. And I think that's what's throwing me off balance is I keep peeking at the screen and it's throwing me off balance. I will look at my mat instead. Good. Okay, next one, let's hold it back. Okay, get nice and long. Hips are square to the ground. We're gonna row, tricep kick, bend, and down. Row, tricep kick, bend, and down. I'm really struggling with my balance on this side. So I just dropped my left big toe to the ground and I'm doing it here. Most of my weight is on my right leg, but I'm just kind of kickstanding myself with my left big toe. That is totally okay. And I feel it still in my right hip. Let's do 3 more. Lots of ways to vary it and still get a great workout. 1 more. Woo! And then bring your legs together. My goodness. Okay, little shake out here. Let's vary this a little bit. We're gonna mix it up a bit. So I want you to come into horse stance, which is second position, a wide second position, toes turned out 45 degrees. And we're gonna work on a little bit of rotation. So hand weight still in hands. We are going to open and close our arms. So let's just get the leg motion. We're gonna just drop down and up, down and up, okay? So we're gonna build on this a little bit. Get abs in, shoulders back. Good, all right. So now we're gonna double time the leg bends, okay? So what it's gonna look like is arms are closed, open, closed, open, okay? Closed, look, closed, open. So as I open to the left, I look to the left. Open to the right, down, left, down, right, down, left, down, right, down, left, down, right, left, and right, and left, and right. We got 1 more to each side. Left and right. And straighten all the way up, roll those shoulders back. Woo, that gets your thighs woken up. Nice job. Okay, so we're gonna come back to some hip work. Okay, let's go back to the left leg. And let's do this. Let's go ahead and come down into a chair stance. Okay, so feet are parallel, pretty close together, knees are parallel, back is straight, abs are in. From here, let's tuck the elbows back slightly behind you. And I'm going to extend my right leg behind me as I kick back into a tricep press. Bring the knee back in. press back. I'm tapping my right toe back down to the ground and bring it in. Scoop the belly in. Scoop the belly in. Scoop the belly in. Good. Let's pause now. Bring the weights up to your shoulders. As you press back now, arms press out straight ahead of you. Press out, pull in. So I'm using a little toe tap just for balance. Toe taps back, toe taps in. Toe taps back and in. Let's do 5, abs in. If this is hurting your back, drop the weights. 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Nice job. Roll those shoulders back. Okay, other leg, my balance. Whew. That's what I try to check myself out on the screen. All right, feet are parallel. Sit down into your chair pose. Let's tuck the elbows back. We'll start with tricep presses, then we'll work into that overhead press. If the overhead press bothered you, stick with tricep presses. Okay, left toes tap back and tap in. Tap back, tap in, abs in. Neck long, gaze at the top of your mat. Still working that right standing leg, the hip, abs in. Good, now come in, weights come up to the shoulders, press back and forward, bring it in. Abs in, abs in. Woo, yes, shoulders. Three more. 3, 2, 1. And stand up. Nice job. Alrighty, let's get a little stretch through our spine after that. So feet are a little wider than hips. Let's just roll down one vertebrae at a time, sliding the weights down my legs, reaching down towards my toes. Nice stretch down to the earth. Good, let it go. Let the weights carry you forward. Stretching out the back of your body. Let's roll up one vertebrae at a time. Tuck the butt. Roll up, and then roll the shoulders back. Let's do that one more time. Roll down. Good, let it hang. And then roll back up. Very nice. Okay, shoulders roll back. Very nice. Nice job. So let's continue with some hips, but we're going to come down onto our hands and knees. I think I need to change the angle of the camera just a hair. Okay. Let's keep the hand weights. Let's keep going with that. We're going to come down onto hands and knees, but I'm holding the weights, okay? And then from here, let's just do a couple cat-cows. So with the exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin down, and then go into the reverse. Little arch, look forward. And exhale, round the back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And arch. And round. And arch. We got one more. And round. And then let's come back to a flat back. Okay. I'm going to move my knees closer together. It's going to be my nice midline center point. And then from here, I am going to reach out with my left arm and my right toes. Okay, so reaching away from me. From here, let's tap both down to the ground and lift up. Again, if this is too much for your shoulders, just put the weight down. I'm also not trying to lift up as high as I can. I'm lifting up to where I can control my abs. Abs stay pulled in. This is hard on your right hand. You can take that weight away instead of holding it, whatever works for you. Hold it up now. And then let's open. So my right leg opens to the right, my left leg opens to my left arm opens to the left, and come back to center. And open and center. And open, our abs in, center. Open, center. I'm sweating. Open, center. 3 more. Open, center. Open, center, open, and center and rest. Good. Let's gonna leave the weights down on the mat, come up. Give the hands a little break here. Whew, nice job, sweating. Okay, let's do a little bit of just big motion here, and then we'll go over to the other side. So we're going to bring our arms up to a goalpost position, squeeze the shoulder blades back, gaze is up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to dive forward as you sit back towards your heels, and then come back up. Squeeze the butt, press the pelvis forward, exhale, dive, inhale, up, exhale, dive. Really thinking about the shape of the spine, C shape to an arched back. C shape and up. Last one. C shape and up. Very nice. Okay. Back down to hands and knees. So I'm taking my knees together, and we are going to now extend. Getting my weights in the right position. My left foot, my right arm, okay? From here, we lift, tap down, lift, tap down, lift, tap, lift, tap. Good. Okay, from here, lift the right arm, left leg. Right arm opens right, left leg opens left, center, open, center, abs in, open, center. I think this is what's making me sweat. Center, 3 more, open, center, open, center, 1 more, open, center, and release the weight. Good. All right. All right. Let's take a nice stretch. So you can be sitting back on your heels. If that bugs you, you can come up onto your knees. And then let's just stretch it forward. Good. Good. Then let's lace back behind you and open the chest. Just stretch out those shoulders a little bit. They seem to need it. Good. Very nice. Alrighty, let's give those shoulders a break. That's where I'm feeling it the most. So let's go back and do some more. Let's do some bridges and then we'll do some abs. Okay. So shift onto your bottom. And like we do in Pilates, everything's a nice, beautiful transition. We're gonna roll down onto our spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Alrighty. Pull your heels in a little closer to your butt. My feet are a couple inches apart, meaning my knees are also a couple inches apart, and everything's in good alignment. Good. No hand weights. All right, from here, Arms will reach up towards the ceiling. And from here, we are going to roll up into a bridge as the hands press down at either side of you. And then as you roll your spine back down one vertebrae at a time, arms float up to the ceiling. Press down with your hands, roll up, and reverse. And reverse. Good. And again. And reverse. And again. And reverse. 2 more. And down. And last one. And down. Good. Now, instead of articulating through the spine, we're going to just pop the hips up, really driving through the glutes. Arms stay up at the ceiling. As your hips come up, arms are going to reach overhead. Ready? And lift and reach, back down. Lift and reach, down. Squeeze the butt. Squeeze those cheeks together. Don't allow the knees to splay apart. Everything is parallel. We're going to change that in just a second, but we're going to do a few more of these. If you really want to focus on the glutes, have more of your weight on the heels, driving the heels down into the earth rather than your toes. We got one more. Good, and rest. Okay, now let's take the feet a little wider. Probably if I would have my hands on my pelvis, they're wider than that. Toes turned out, knees are wide. Okay, from here, arms reach up to the ceiling. As your hips lift, arms will open to the side, okay? I'm gonna shift over so I have a little bit more room. Okay, from here, we're not articulating, you're just lifting the hips, keep the knees wide. Lift the hips, arms open and close. You might find that you can't lift as high, but man, are you using those glutes? Keep the knees turned out. Weight is still on the heels. It feels a little awkward, but we're really working those external rotators and those glutes. Not a position we usually do bridges from. Good. Really feel like I'm opening up those hip joints, those inner thighs are getting opened up and working deep into those hip muscles. Really feel that those glutes have to work for me in this position. 4, 3, 2, last one, and then back in. Very nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring the arms down at your side. Turn your palms up and just make sure your shoulder blades are nice and anchored into the mat. My feet are back together, my knees are back together. And then from here, I am going to reach my left leg up towards the ceiling, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. And then from here, really using the right foot to do this, let's lift up into a bridge and down. Try not to use your arms, and down. We're just using the arms for balance, but not to leverage ourselves up off the ground. Up and down. Up and down. Let's do 3 more. Up and down. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. Good. Good. Right leg reaches up towards the ceiling. And then let's lift up and down. Up and down. Nice job. We got 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Good. Let's cross that right ankle over the left thigh. Quick stretch to the right hip. Hug the legs in towards you. Head can be up or down. Just get a nice hip opener on that right side. Nice job. Good. And let's switch. Left ankle over right thigh. Hug the right leg in towards you. Stretching out that left thigh, left hip. Okay. Good. We'll hold this for just another few seconds, and then we're going to do, I think, some more abs. Very nice. Okay. Alrighty, let's do a pyramid. So when I say pyramid, we're going to incrementally do more repetitions, and then we'll come back down. So I like to count up by 2s and come down, go up by evens and come down by odds. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 5, 3, 1. Okay. So we will bring our legs up into tabletop, arms reach up to the ceiling. The motion will be opening and closing the legs, okay? So let's start with 2 of these. We're going to press our hands down, head comes up, legs extend out, open and close 2 times. 1, 2, fold back in, head goes down. Curl back up, legs extend, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back in. Okay, and then we got 6. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fold back in. Now we got 8. Top of our pyramid. Press down and 8, 7, 6. Abs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold back in. Woo! Now we got 7. Let's work down this pyramid. Press, legs extend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. Now we got 5. Press and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. Now we got 3 and 3, 2, 1, back in. Last one, make it good. And up, and 1, and back in. Nice job. Hug those knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock and a roll here. Nice job. Okay, let's go ahead and turn onto our side. Okay. Let me think about this. All righty. All right, got it. All right, bottom knee is bent. So I'm on my left side, I'm on my left hip, my left knee is on the mat, my right top foot is on the floor as a fulcrum point. We're gonna do side lifts, okay? So right hand is down along your thigh. We're gonna lift the hip, reach up and over, and then back down, okay? Lift up and down. So I'm using my left knee as my anchor point. It's a little out of shot here, but I'm lifting up, left knee stays on the mat as well as the right foot. Lifting the right hip up towards the ceiling. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Okay, tuck the legs up and let's go ahead and sit up and give it a little stretch opposite direction. So I've grabbed my right shin, I'm reaching over to the right, just stretching out a little bit. Okay, and again, in our little Pilates fashion, we're gonna rotate around, try to make it look as pretty as possible. Come down onto your right forearm, right elbow, right knee, left leg is extended, left hand is extended out on the thigh. Okay. From here, we are going to lift and then down. Lift, strong through the shoulder, like there's a string pulling that hip up towards the ceiling. Make a rainbow shape out of your body. Did a lot of shoulders today too. But this class was really about balance, standing balance exercises. Let's do 3 more. And we'll keep building on that. Do some more in another class. Last one. Good. And then let's go ahead and pivot to sitting up, holding onto the left shin with your left hand and up and over to the left, stretching out that left side of your body. Good. Alrighty, let's stand and just finish with a couple nice inhales and exhales. So, adjust the camera one last time. Alrighty, so standing up nice and tall. Nice stance. And then we're gonna take an inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And then back down at your side. 2 more like that, big breath in. Exhale it out. 1 more. Inhale. And that's class. Thanks for joining. I'm going to stop the recording. Nice job. I will list this in YouTube as standing balance.